Hi, my name is Niyati and this is my YouTube page, and I need to introduce myself because if we don't know each other, if I don't know my audience, if my audience doesn't know me, what are we waiting for? Okay, hi, my name is Niyati Srijit. I am 19 years old. I was born in 2007. I am a Taurus baby. Now, I am from India. I am from the very southernmost state of the country. I take a lot of pride in that. I say that a lot. I love it. I love a lot of things. I'm a huge hate is a big word kind of person. I dislike things. I don't hate it. I am not a hater. I do not care if you do not, like it. If you are a hater, I do not care. It's fine. My favorite colors are pink, red, purple. I'm not a huge purple person, but I am a huge orange person. I love everything orange. Orange, light orange, dusty orange. Give me orange. I love it. I like navy. This is my favorite top, and I speak a lot. I talk to myself a lot. I like talking to the cameras. My hobbies include a lot of narcissistic behaviors on the camera. I like crocheting. I'm great at crocheting. I will show you some things that I've made soon. I love talking about it. That's the only time I shut up and focus. I am currently in my gap year. I am a logical and creative person equally. I do a lot of creative thinking, which needs a lot of logic to get executed. Now that wording, bro, I love saying that to people when they ask me something about me. That is my favorite line to say. A line about me would be, I am jack of all trades, master of none, but better than being a master of one. This is the first concept I ever wrote a poem on. I'm a poet. I express myself more through a poem than an essay or a journal sitting. I love planning. I want to be a type A person, but I am a type B person. I will not be doing things unless and until I think about it. Nobody can make me plan it into existence. I work in a lot of bursts of motivation. I know it's not a good thing, but that is who I am. Okay? So I work inconsistently, but when I work, I am great. Will I say I'm humble? I'm humble at the wrong times, yes. But I am a good bragger. I will not make you feel bad about yourself, but I will say that I feel proud of myself. I do not talk negatively about myself. That is stupid. I do not believe in that. I cannot. It's never worked. If somebody else saying it doesn't work, I don't think I can say it to myself and make it work. It doesn't work like that. I am a nice person to myself. I love writing. I am a huge writer. I'm a huge English literature person. I love English literature in all aspects. That was a whole thing. I had a whole personality of, oh my god, I love English. I'm so good at English. During my school phase, all throughout high school, I was like, you can't speak in English. Not, I don't mean like that. I was in a very, very strict English medium school, even with a lot of, school is cool. So yeah, I'm currently in my gap year. I have this big dream for myself, which I have realized in the past year that is very rigid. I am a rigid person, but what I want to end up as is a lot more flexible and a lot more creative. So maybe we should tone it down a notch. And I wanted to make this video because I've grown up to a lot of my favorite show back in the day, back in my childhood, when I was like 7 and learning Hindi, was Best of Luck Nikki. So I am my own Nikki, okay? I did have a YouTube channel and it was cringy. She would be so happy for me right now because YouTube was my whole thing. I was one of those YouTube kids. People, I had this laptop no wait, iPad with this cute pink cover, which was my mom's, and she downloaded YouTube Kids for me, and I would watch Karan and Kabir and Best of Luck Dolly and all of that, and while my mom would watch TV, and I would have to finish my homework before I have to come and watch this. I'd have like 1 hour of screen time. I wish that was still true, but that is not. But I love watching Dolly speak to the camera so much that I really wanted to be a YouTuber. I was a whole DIY person. I was a whole 5 minutes craft. What is it? What is the other thing called? Something which was a dupe of 5 minutes craft. I was a whole that. I used to try it. I used to try making slime without borax. I've tried toothpaste slime. Has never worked out. I've never made slime in my life. Maybe I should. I was a rainbow loom child, so you know how overstimulated as a YouTube person I was. So from that, when COVID happened, I started YouTube. I had another channel. That was let's not talk about that. I made friendship bracelets. I taught people how to make friendship bracelets. I made comedy skits. Everything that I saw, I would try to adapt it in my way, and I had no idea of editing or anything, so I would just post it out there, and it was the worst. Even now it has like 8 subscribers, because those 8 are my family members and myself. Amazing, love that confidence was insane. And then eventually I stopped. That was great. And I used to like sit down and be like, oh yeah, once I get in somewhere, once I do this, once after my 10th boards, once after my 12th boards, and then it was a whole thing. Did I get to it? But now I have a lot of time, so I'm getting into it. Because if I don't start now, it will never happen. Because I said I'm not a very consistent person. If I don't do it when I feel like it, I will just not do it. Nobody can force me into it. I am not one of those people. So this is my first petition to be your everyday YouTuber and try to be consistent with it. And I want to take it with my life, because it is boring, but maybe this can make it less boring. I don't mind boring. I love boring. I love the monotony of routine and everything. So it's amazing. I love having a lot of fun and coming back home to recharge. I will sit in my room whole day if you let me. I will go outside the whole day if you let me. But the concept of going out consecutively and taking a lot of energy out of it is very boring for me. So we need to work on that. We need to get that right. And if you have not understood by now, I can talk for hours on end to myself. So my YouTube's videos are going to be insanely entertaining, because I might have, it's like one of those Indian people, our people in our culture, when we have to leave an event, we start saying tata to one person at a time, and you're still in that event 10 minutes later, you're still talking, you're still with your mom standing beside her like, are we going home today? So that's me. I love talking. I love talking. My report card every single year, all my 12 years of school, has been Niyati talks a lot. Yeah, all my teachers hated me. They would change my places. I would still talk. I would talk to myself in school, like while class is going on. I will mutter to myself, and these people hated my guts for it. But it got me into a lot of things, and I think that's amazing. And talking helped me with a lot of drama. It took me to a lot of hobbies. I really found a lot of I'm a huge hobby collector. Yeah, I'm a huge hobby collector. I went from rainbow looms to crochet, from dancing to being on stage for drama, from talking to organizing events in school, decoration committee. I was a huge decoration committee person, bro. I love that. And it's also a lot of credit to my friends who are very outgoing, and I'm a huge. I will bring up my friends in every conversation person. I have a lot of friends and I cherish them a lot. So that's something. You will be seeing them in a lot of videos because they keep asking me to post this. But it's been 10 minutes and I've been speaking about myself. I will see you in the next one, which is going to be way more fun than this. So bye bye.